and now tune into the other side of sports from your host, Laws in the building. It's me, it's Aaron. We in the building rocking out. Got a lot of stuff on tap today. We're gonna talk a little bit of NFL. Yeah, I know we haven't been. It's been a drought though. It's baseball season, MLB All Star Game. I'm not watching it though. I mean, it just I just if like my dad said, I was like, Dad, you watch baseball? He said, Yeah, when I'm about to take a nap, I put the baseball on baseball. I said,
That Dre like
I said
NyQuil.
that dog, I can't do it, dog. I can't do it. I've been watching a little bit of Summer League. You been watching the Summer League?
I checked out. I wanted to see the rookie, the French Bama,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I wanted to see Wimby. So that's
Mm-hmm.
I watched. I think 2 or 3 games. I think three.
Yeah. They about to shut Wimby down. He did in the second game what he was supposed to do in the first game.
The,
Like
Go ahead.
like I said it in the video last week. I was just like he came out and he didn't play bad, but like you gotta if you're the number one pick, you already know there's gonna be a level of scrutiny to be like being the number one pick. You gotta kind of quell that by just all you gotta do, you don't gotta do much, Aaron. Just go dunk on two Bamas, throw a shot in the stands. You know what I'm saying? Just and then you can go sit down and chill. He did that the second game. Second game, he went to work and did what he was supposed to do.
I knew you dinosaurs was gonna oversize his performance. I knew it, dog. All of the all of the Bamas that love 80s and 90s basketball or that love big Bamas being in the post and physicality when it's unnecessary. I knew all those Bama's gonna be like, this the number one pick. Though nothing about this Bama's size and physicality is ready to play the NBA that way. This Bama's best
Yeah.
bet is to get with a coach who's gonna let him basically handle the ball, be a star, play more like
Mhm,
Jokic than a
mhm.
traditional center. He's just tall. Just because a Bama's tall does not mean they're gonna be a force in the post. His body is frail, though, like
It
frail.
is frail. But I'm not even saying he had to be in a post like that. I'm just saying you don't need to be trying to face up if a Bama my size, dog. Go and take that
He
Bama and dunk
can't.
on.
He can't, dog. He got a child's body, like 11-year-old's body. The Bama is so gangly and so easy, like
Bama said this Bama Macaulay Culkin Home Alone type.
like Bama's just like regular size was like
Oh,
moving
Gumby
him like
type.
Shaq. Like they can move him easily. It's that it is no point in him
No,
even
get
like
this Bama some creatine, dog. But this Bama, remember in high school, Bama was hitting the creatine heavy, dog, stunting
I
their
was taking
growth,
that
dog.
joint a couple years ago. But no,
Dog.
his game is gonna have to like end up being something that Bama's never saw before. Because if they try to force this Bama to like put on a bunch of weight, get stronger, and play different than what his gifts are, it's not he's not gonna end up being
So
worth the
so
pick.
so I was watching him the other day. Well, nah, I was watching another game, and they had what's main man off the TNT with them? Not Charles, not Shaq,
Not
Kenny,
Kenny.
Kenny Smith, Kenny Smith, Kenny Smith saying, you know, he like this do Bo's predictions. He said 4 years he'll be the best player in the league.
He could, because dog, the Bama is so skilled at his size, and he
Mhm.
moves like usually when Bama's is that tall, they I don't know what the word you could use in 2023, but they move kind of like somebody like not on a spectrum, but like what's the Bama's that like that physically just can't control their bodies damn near. Where it's like it's so awkward and so like gangly that the Bama's can't really function on the court. Like
Mhm.
George Murison type Bama's.
Mhm.
Like he can't be fast because he's so tall, but he's so fluid. He can handle the rock. Bama
Mhm.
got good court vision. He could shoot the rock a little bit. So the potential is through the roof.
Mhm.
And I'm glad he ended up. I don't know how much longer Pop got left on the earth, let alone as a coach. But
Yeah, he
he's with
old.
a guy who's not going to force some antiquated way. He's going to let him just be yourself, get comfortable, figure out what you can do, what you need to work on, and the Bama has time to get better versus a coach that's on the clock trying to you know, squeeze
Oh, the Bama Greg Popovich, 74 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, time. I don't know how much time he got left, but
He
he's with
got
the
it.
right
Yeah,
guy for now.
yeah, yeah. For now, dog. For now. They gonna have to start looking. Shout out to Brian Wright. They gonna have to start looking for a predecessor, dog. 74. I don't know, bro.
They're gonna end up getting Sam Cassell, and he about to win the chip because the Wizards too damn dumb to hire him.
Right, right. Dog. Did you hear? Before we get into other sports story, dog. A youngin scam Amazon $9.4 million, dog. Bought Lamborghinis, Teslas, home, all in Atlanta, dog.
And
The
drove the
scheme was
Lambo to work,
immaculate too.
and and now she going to jail.
Dog, the scheme was immaculate, dog.
We was just talking about
Had
it last week, dog. The scammers, the scam likely bammers are savants when it come to figuring out wrinkles in the system, dog.
dog, this
But the
young
common
first of
sense
all,
is
you should
absent.
yeah, it's absent, dog. First of all, you should know K Rika Wortham, that's the youngin name. So first of all, she had other people involved. I don't know what kind of time they got, but this youngin basically she would make fake invoices for these fake made up vendors and
Oh,
linked it
Bama's
bank
been doing
accounts,
that.
and then had the accomplices controlling the other accounts and like just made up LLC jumps and just submitting
Oh,
invoices.
it's
Them
smart.
they, Amazon was paying them jumps out, dog. $9.4 million.
This the thing. Bama's don't know when to stop. Like when you run it up, when you dog
Dog,
nine
when you
point four,
earn after you realize like this jump is actually working and you at like a mil plus,
dog, I wouldn't
you
have went
got
to
to
seven
quit.
figures.
You gotta get out of there because dog, it's just a matter of time before the bubble bursts. And they did, dog. Ask
She
me
was
how
only
long
there
it
like a year and a half,
Two
dog.
years, dog. 2 years. They ran it up to 9.4 million.
Like them Israelis wasn't gonna figure that out. You got to know better. You think these Bama's just stop it. Dog, stop it.
No, first of all, when she probably showed up on her posted up on her IG account, posted up on the jump. No,
Dog, she drove the Lambo to work at Amazon. If you had that kind of money, you wouldn't be working at Amazon.
the Lamborghini. No, hold on. The Lamborghini Urus jump.
The
The
truck,
truck
yeah.
jump.
Dog, no business. But for Bama's to really understand, you had to post her picture so Bama's could get the context and connect all the dots as to why stuff went the way it went. Only that face could
Yeah,
explain that story.
no. She was super bum jump. She ain't this is as good as it's gonna get, dog. She lived her life in 2 years.
Oh, she lasted longer than a lot of the Bama's that was slinging rocks and got more time than that. And she ran up way more money than they did. So
Way more. Yeah. 16 years, dog, in jail for running a fraud jump. I
if
don't
you
know what her
divide that
accomplices got.
9.4 by 16 years, she made more than she gonna spend that time in jail. So if she got to spend the bread, I don't know if she kept it. They probably seized everything.
Nah, they seized everything, dog. They done went to the house, picked the dog up, put it in the kennel. They just ain't nothing left, dog. They just take everything, bro. Everything. Even stuff she ain't even buy with the
She
money,
probably
dog.
had a
They in
public
that junk.
defender too.
They they
That's the
probably went in
crazy
that
part.
junk.
She ain't leave
They
nothing
probably
for the lawyers.
yeah, nothing for the lawyer, dog. They went in that joke. They demolition Monday
Dog,
morning. We taking the house, put the little yellow stamp on the front door. It's done.
when you running a scam like that, you can't wait because they're gonna freeze the accounts. You got to pay the lawyer ahead of time. Like, hey, when
Yeah.
this joint in, this the prepayment. You on retainer,
Yeah. You got
so
to
they
pre.
can't come get it
You
back.
got to take. If you got 9.4 million, all right. So let's
I
think. You
got
got
half a
like,
mil in the in lawyer retainer already with the lawyer.
but this is the thing. You got to think about how much money she actually had herself. Because if she made 9.4, she had other people that she probably was paying
She
out.
had 9.2 probably. She giving these Bama's 20K,
Yeah, you
10K,
right. You right. You right. They jumped in add up to 6 figures.
probably barely. The
Yeah,
M's was
probably
with her.
barely. Yeah, the Amsels are hurt. Dang, dog. Get them out of here. Ah, on to some sports. Alvin Kamara takes the plea deal for beating up the dude in Vegas. How many things do you think? How many games you think the NFL going to suspend him?
6.
You think he gonna get 6? I don't think he gonna get
How
6. I
much
think he
jail
might
time is
get.
he gonna get? They gave him
And
probation or something?
they gave him plea deal, community service,
Oh,
hundred
that's sweet.
k.
Oh, that's sweet.
He got paid like 100K or something like
Restitution
that, and then yeah, for the medical bills. I
and that
think
civil
like
suit about to come.
yeah. So he just got off easy
He gonna get 6 games,
considering
maybe 8.
6 games, 8. Nah, I think he
Probably
might get
8 games
full.
knocked down to 6.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Uh, Blazers say that they're in no rush to trade Damian Lillard.
Smarter than the Wizards.
Smarter than the Wizards, dog. Smarter than the Wizards. I mean, I'm gonna hold on to Damian Lillard till I get the deal I want.
There it is. The only answer to
Just
the question. The only
that's just
answer.
it, dog. And it's nothing against Damian, and like he could be disgruntled or whatever, but until I get the deal I want, I'm gonna hold on to the. I don't know why the Wizards couldn't do that.
And if you want to be 100% real, the best the Blazers probably gonna get might have been Bradley Beal. You could have probably gotten a swap done, Bradley Beal for not to say he would want to come here, but
Mm.
that's more value than you ended up getting out of the trade.
Dog, once the will, and I hate it when people because I'm gonna keep saying it because DC fans, like all the people talking heads in the media, they don't know what they're talking about. They'll sit here and regurgitate. Everybody will regurgitate the same thing. Dog, the no trade clause, I get it. That's stupid. But once Obama went out the house and you say, I'm not gonna let you out the house, what
He
you
got
think
to
gonna happen?
he got to play or he don't get paid. You think he gonna miss out
Exactly.
on 50 mil?
Yeah, he gonna end up playing and just be like, all right. And if he really went out, he gonna find a way. Be like, listen, if you really went out, we can make it happen. But you gonna have to meet us halfway. We have to get something. We might not be able to get everything we want, but we have to get something. And once Obama's heart is set on a situation, especially like a team like the Suns, like they really didn't have a whole lot to offer. But if you want to go there, we
You
got
could
to
have
get
gotten
some
Aiden
first
out
round.
of that. You could have
Yeah,
gotten Aiden out of that deal in a first round pick. They gave first round picks up to get the other Bama.
you could have got something. So I just the whole rationale around it, it just does not make sense. And
And the
you
timing
know,
to trade him before the
timing
draft
was
when you
bad.
didn't get a first round draft pick was idiotic.
Yeah. And granted, it's a new regime. I understand they were just trying to like rebuild and stuff like that. But that's not how you do business.
You can't
That's
rebuild
not how
without
you
ones.
rebuild a franchise. You need ones. That's exactly it. And I'm watching the summer league and I'm seeing these twos, all these twos these Batman's picked up who can't play with me down buoy. So I'm just Aaron, you played in the league tonight. Probably half the league out that jump will cook them Bama's. So it's disheartening. I it is
D-
what it is.
They need to have Denny ass in that summer league.
I don't know why the Bama look. First of all, let me chill out because Bama's attacked me on the last video when I went in because Denny Avdia was not out there with the summer league. You're telling me he's a developmental player, or you're telling me he's not. And if he's not a developmental player, somebody that has 26 minutes and scores 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists is not a starter in the league for me. So something's got to give. If he's developing, then put the Bama in the developmental league with the summer league. That's all I'm saying. Develop with the rest of them Bama's developing because you need to develop. If you scoring 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists in 26 minutes,
The same
Aaron,
Bama they said was going to be averaging 16 last year. The hell out of here.
he not going to average double digits this year either, Aaron. Now, on to the Wizards while we talking about it. Did you watch the Jordan Poole press conference?
I saw
Don't
some.
worry.
I saw
Okay.
some of it. He a wild Bama. It's going to be fun. Just
Hey.
the off the field stuff is gonna be hilarious.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now that this is about to be a bad situation. And it's not because I don't like Jordan Poole. I think I watched the whole press conference. He said all the right things. But the Bama is known for talking.
He looked
He's
disgruntled.
known for talking. And when the whole Draymond Green situation happened, I was like, dog, why would Draymond hit that Bama, dog? Like, why you do that to that man and all like that? From the looks of it,
Then the
I'm
info
not.
leak.
I'm just not convinced that Jordan Poole is the guy you want to make the leader of your franchise with no with the track record of not being a leader. If he was coming from Golden State and it was like, oh, this guy, he has leadership qualities and this and that. Like anytime you have a leader on your team, smack the Bama who's on the team in the mouth. Like, come on, bro. Like, he has to do something egregious. And honestly, I'm trying my best to not speak negatively. I know everybody's all excited and stuff. I saw the press conference. They're like, oh, we're excited for you to be here. And the guy said, all the right things. But is he a leader? When we don't have,
The
do you
answer
think
is
Wes
no.
Unseld Jr. is a leader of this team? You think he's
The,
gonna be able to lead knuckleheads who want to run amok and do what they want to do?
but I think the intent was for this whole thing to implode. Bradley Bill wasn't a leader either, but just because you're the best player or the best scorer on the team doesn't automatically make you a leader.
Mm-hmm.
So they have Tyus Jones, who's supposed to be a decent point guard, and who I suspect will be, or at least
Mm-hmm.
try to be, the leader of the team. I know Kuz's going to try to play that role, being that he re-signed and he's been
Mm-hmm.
here. He probably has the most tenure out of anybody half decent on the team. So I think that part, it's hard to say who the leader is when this team is so new, so kind of like patched together, and there haven't been any games yet, any practices, nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that we would expect a team that's supposed to be rebuilding to have a leader. Like we talking like these Bama's about to be fighting for a playoff spot and trying to win a chip.
Nah, 36 games.
That joint don't even match. If we are you rebuilding or are you building a championship? You're like those two don't really go together.
Agreed. Well, he was talking about
He gonna
building
win a scoring
championship
title.
culture.
This
Oh
Bama might
yeah.
average 30 this year
No, yeah,
because
he
there's
gonna
no buckets
average.
on the squad other than
No,
Kuz.
it's the volume just
No
increased
buckets.
by 50%. Like all them shots that the other players was taking is Kuz and Jordan Poole. Them Bama's
Your
each
boy
might
Denny gonna get
average
force
30.
fed too. He might average double digits just off of them trying to owner friend buddy size the Bama. Like make sure he get his 15 shots. You know he
No,
gonna get
but
his
this
30 minutes.
but it's the thing. If you doing that, it's already a fail. If you gotta earn, like I know, if you gotta tell the team to make sure that he get this and make sure that he
They was
get
doing
that,
it last year with the minutes in Hachimura. He was never better than Hachimura, but his
but he
Bama was
was
getting
out there though.
starts.
He was out there. He was playing.
Exactly, because you know he's the owner's buddy, so they getting this Bama extra minutes. They trying to feature this. I don't even want to get into what they was trying to do because we all know what these Bama was doing. But we watched it last year. We watched them have a chance to be decent, and just the trajectory of the team just took a nosedive when these Bama's was playing politics and trying to force this BS instead of actually putting your best players on the floor, letting your best players, the offense run through the best players. It was times where Kuz would just disappear because there was no effort to get this Bama the ball when he was clearly the Bama that would have the most momentum scoring a lot of the times. And then when the offense would go through him, the Bama would have 30, 35.
Yeah.
So it's just you could see the politics being played out there. You could see Rui, who improved and was getting better clearly, and then be forced to the bench for this Bama to have extra minutes. So it's just like we saw how it played out. The head coach didn't know what he was doing.
So the one positive thing though, I would say, and this might speak to the likability of Wes Unseld Jr. more so than his coaching ability. Kuz did resign. And I think Kuz, I
He
I
gonna
would
get
like to think that
buckets.
he had other options on the table that he could have went with, but he decided to come back. So that is a positive sign.
Because he know he getting shots up.
He is getting shots, dog, and
He's the
shots,
guy now. Where else would he go and
shots
be the
in the
guy?
guy. You right. You right. I know. I was watching this podcast the other day, and it was just like, would you rather have like, two max contracts or win three chips and make like 25 million? And Bams was like, dog, give me the two
Give me
max
the max
contracts.
contracts. Yeah, you tripping.
Bams is not tripping. Bams is not trying to win like that no more, bro.
Niggas is
Uh,
not taking them old couch potato fool's gold joints no more. No, give me them max contracts.
yeah, that's
I win a
it,
chip
dog.
on 2K. You tripping.
Oh, dog. Uh, on to some football. We never went through this Washington Commanders schedule to say what they gonna do this year.
Is Ron still
Uh,
coaching?
Ron is still coaching, dog.
Then
First
just below
game.
500.
Hold on.
We ain't even got to go through the schedule. I
Hey,
tell you
yeah.
right here and now,
Hey,
Ron
yeah.
still coaching.
Hey, chill, dog.
7-10,
Hey, chill. Hey, yeah.
8-9.
Hey, dog.
If something else changed, if they
No, hold on,
fire
hold
this
on,
Bama,
hold on. They got the
okay.
Broncos. They gonna beat the Broncos week one.
Um, where's
Hold
the
on,
game?
no. So no. Week one, September 10th. They got the Cardinals
Where's the game?
at home.
They'll get a win.
That's one W. Broncos week two in Denver,
That's a loss.
1-1. Buffalo Bills at
Loss. Don't matter where. One and
one
two.
and two. Commanders at Eagles.
1-3.
Commanders at home against the Bears.
Let's say two and they'll win that game. Let's say
Okay. So what's
two
that?
and
Two
three.
and four?
Two
Two
and
and
four.
three?
I can't
One.
even remember where we were.
Hold on. We got one against the Cardinals, two against the Broncos. Then they lost to the Bills, Eagles. So it'll be 2-2.
2-3.
2-3. No, you saying they're losing to the Broncos?
Yeah,
Okay, all right, yeah, 2-3. Then they got the Falcons.
they'll win that 3-3.
Then they got the Giants at Giants Stadium.
They'll lose that game 3-4.
Then you got the Eagles again at
3-5.
home. Then you got the Patriots November 5th
Uh,
in New England.
3-6.
Then you got the Commanders at the Seahawks November 12th.
3-7.
Dang! Then they got the Giants at home
They always split with the Giants, so we'll say 4-7.
4-7. Then they got the Cowboys at Dallas.
4-8.
Then they got the Dolphins at
Four and
home.
nine.
Then they got the Rams
The Rams trash. So let's say 5-9.
5-9. Then they got the Jets December.
5-10.
Then they got the 49ers.
4-11.
You mean 5-11?
Who was the fifth?
Because you said they're going
Oh yeah,
they're gonna
five.
beat the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Rams.
yeah, yeah. Five,
Then you
5-11.
okay, 5-11, they lose to the 49, and then they got the Cowboys the last week.
5-12.
6 5-2.
It's worse than I thought. Now we could go
these
back in and give them a
these
win
Bama's
against the
these bad
Broncos.
these
It's like you could pick one or two joints. It could
it
like it
still
could
don't
be
equal it
right.
don't end equal no winning record
It could go from 5-12, which is what But if you give them the Broncos and you
to
give them,
7.
yeah, you give them the
There only
Broncos.
it's only two more games out
Yeah,
there,
you
though.
could. The max is 7 wins, so that would be what 7-10,
That's not enough,
5-12
though.
or 7-10. That'll get what I
Dang.
need done though.
Ron out of here.
Out of here.
Dog. Yeah,
Then I can
dog.
be back in. I don't know what's gonna happen
Yeah.
to the enemy. This Batman just got sacrificed to the lambs.
Oh, he can't catch a break, dog.
They gonna
He
say,
can't
"See,
catch a break. Yeah, he can't catch a break. Mm-mm-mm. Oh man. Okay. What else is going on? Is that it?
it's, the
Man.
baseball All Star game was today. I
Yeah,
think they had
man.
the
Might
home run
watch.
derby drink.
Yeah, Bama hit 41. I don't even know who Bama was. Oh, Tiny, the best Bama in baseball. Let's just keep it 100.
It's a
Uh,
Japanese band.
yeah, I don't know if he's Japanese or not, but this Bama is real. Aaron. This Bama is like the top pitcher in the league and top batter. Bama got almost like the most home runs, and he the top pitcher. This Bama playing like Bo Jackson, doing everything, bro. Yeah. So yeah, so that's I mean, that's pretty much it, bro. That's it. Follow us at OSS 980 at Other Side of Sports. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out Where's Buffy. Shout out to Sports Talk Tasha. Shout out to Jenna Garcia. Everybody who rock with us heavy. Go support the brand. Yeah, man. That's all we got. We out.